Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Mr. Hendian Syaputra as the lecturer of the English course and friends who I am proud of. First of all, let's give praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessing, grace, and guidance for all of us. Before I deliver a speech on how social media benefit or harm people's social life, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sarita Amanda, with name 21101083 from the Management Study Program. Before we all must be familiar with the name of the internet and social media. In this increasingly developing era, almost all people use the internet to communicate, find the latest information, and fulfill their needs. From children to adults must use it. No wonder, because the internet is now easily accessible anywhere and anytime. When we use the internet, most people must access social media. Social media plays an important role in our life today. The development of the current technological era has changed everything. From just communicating with relatives anytime and anywhere, we can communicate without having to meet face to face. And now, there are many social media platforms such as WhatsApp, Line, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and many more. Almost everyone has one or even all of these social media. Based on We Are Social data, shows the number of active social media users in Indonesia alone was 167 million at the beginning of 2023, and it is likely that this figure will continue to increase. Social media mostly control the millennial generation. But behind this time, everyone uses the internet to access social media. Of course, there is a beneficial or detrimental impact on social life. Starting from the beneficial things in social life, using social media such as, of course, the first is useful as a means of communication. Utilizing platforms such as WhatsApp, Line to make voice call or video calls. A means for learning, looking for information by utilizing YouTube to add insight by watching tutorial on their text. As an entertainment medium with many funny videos or other entertainment content. A means to export themselves, channeling talents such as creating content on YouTube or Instagram. And last but not least, can be a means of having entrepreneurship skills, where now everyone can easily become an entrepreneur, can promote, market, and sell product through the social media they produce. That way, it will certainly spread and be very helpful for people who are just starting their business. Besides the many beneficial things, of course, there are things that can harm from social media, such as actually behind the positive side, with the existence of social media, it brings the distance closer and keep the near away. Because when we gather, we often ignore the people around us by engrossed in playing the social media. The lack of parental supervision of their children who freely play social media. Children will be influenced by the negative content that exists. Spending a long time playing social media also has a bad impact on mood, such as depression. A study published in the journal Computer and Human Behavior in 2017 said that there is a relationship between the number of social media platforms used and the symptom of anxiety disorder suffered by person easily influenced by untrue news. Cyberbullying, the ease with which social media users can use fictitious accounts to bully. A study released by the Sydney University of Technology made cyberbullying one of the 6 dark sides of social media. Triggering crime. The existence of fraud with phishing mode example of personal data security issues that often occur when sharing photos, video, or anything to social media. Make sure not to share personal data incorrectly so as not to be misused by irresponsible parties. These are some examples of beneficial and harmful things in using social media for life. Whether or not social media is beneficial to our life depends on how we use social media. Therefore, we as social media users must be careful in using social media. That's all I can say. I thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.